friends. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Holovlog Day 12. Day 12. It's December 12th, Sunday, as you might have guessed. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Happy to have you. It's the weekend. Sundays are for sleeping in. I don't know about y'all. I know some of y'all work on the weekends, and I know you can't sleep in if you work on the weekends, but for me, Sundays are about sleeping in. As much as possible. So that's why Holovlog is so much later today than it has been for the last several days. We'll get back to the regular schedule tomorrow. So if you missed me when you were having your morning coffee, I apologize. I was sleeping. I feel better for it. I was up way too early yesterday. And I know at least Marianne noticed that I was up earlier probably than I should have been on a Saturday. Oh, I just realized I don't have my light on. That's why everything looks wrong. Let's just fix that. There we go. I had to reset everything this morning because I took everything off the table so that I could actually cross stitch yesterday, and then I have to put everything back on the table so I could. Anyway, good morning. Happy 12th day of December to you. I hope you're having the best day that's available to you. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what's being observed. I realized that yesterday I completely forgot to talk about observances for December 11th. So we'll talk about December 11th and December 12th observances today, and then we'll open tiny presents and have some coffee and chocolate. So let's get into it. So December 11th, things that we missed because I forgot to look at the list yesterday. Yesterday was International Children's Day. It was also International Mountain Day. I didn't know that mountains had their own day, but that's kind of cool. National App Day. Apparently apps need a day too. And World Choral Day. And that's choral like chorus, like singing people. So that was December 11th. December 12th. Today is National Poinsettia Day. We're finally at National Poinsettia Day. It's also Gingerbread House Day. So if you haven't built one, I guess today is the day to do it. It's the Feast of Our Lady Guadalupe. And it's also National Ding-a-ling Day. I'm not sure what kind of ding-a-ling they mean. Are we talking about like bells ding-a-ling? Or are we talking the chocolate confection ding-a-lings? Or a completely different kind of, there's so many kinds of ding-a-lings. Okay then. Whatever kind of ding-a-ling you appreciate, I guess it's the day for it today. So that's December 12th for us. That's different. How are y'all today? I have some intentions to do some more stitching today. I stitched a little bit on, what is it called? Animal Almanac. We know that I have difficulty saying that correctly. On the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery 2020 Stitch Along the Animal Almanac. At some point, I'm just going to give up and just say it the way my brain wants to say it, which is Ammon Almanac. But anyway, I stitched a little bit on that yesterday. I got about halfway to my WIPGO goal. Because you know, as soon as I say that I'm not going to bother with WIPGO, immediately I jump into WIPGO goals, because why not? But I think my strategy for the rest of the month is going to be, I'm going to finish up Animal Almanac. My goal for it, not finish it, because oh my gosh. I'm going to finish that up, finish up that goal. I might try to squeeze in some Drama Llama, but then I'm going to spend, and some Krampus, because I want to get my Krampus Klein finished before the end of the month. But I think then I might squeeze in my model stitch for the rest of the month, because if I get some WIPGO stuff in and a couple of personal finishes, then I will feel pretty good about stitching on nothing else for the rest of the month. Because realistically, we only have a couple weeks left in December. Can y'all believe it? We're almost at the end of the year. What the heck? What the heck? I feel both happy and offended at the same time. Okay, enough of my ranting. This is not FlossTube. Let's have some coffee. Let's see what kind of fancy coffee. I tried the white chocolate and vanilla in the afternoon yesterday. It was not great. It was weird. It was too sweet, and I don't know. You don't put vanilla with white chocolate. You put something that's got a little bit of like zing and tartness, like raspberry or blackberry. Like you put a slightly tart berry with white chocolate. You got to have that zing, or else it's just whoa. And that's kind of what the coffee was like. So let's see if today is any better. Next year, I'm totally going to get some like coffee samplers or something like that from a fancy beanery or something. What is this? Oh, it looks like a hot cocoa. It's a Swiss Miss. This is, it's just plain hot cocoa. Y'all, I can't help but laugh at this box. I really can't. So it says, oh, it says 24 cups of cheer. Okay, so they haven't lied. They didn't lie. It's 24 cups of cheer. Because I'm sitting here going, they lied. That's not even coffee. That's... It's hot cocoa, so I guess I'll have a hot cocoa later, which, you know, I'm not mad at hot cocoa. I'm just like, I'm expecting 24 days of coffee, and I get a hot cocoa. And a plain hot cocoa at that. It's not even a fancy hot cocoa. Whatever, it's fun. We're having fun. I'll have hot chocolate later. It's supposed to be much cooler today. It was like 75 degrees here yesterday, y'all. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah. Virginia weather. This is the one thing I'll say. Okay, so, and let me acknowledge too, so some severe, really, really severe storms went through the country. I think the Midwest was hit the worst, like, and parts slightly west and south of us, like Tennessee and stuff. A lot of folks suffered a lot of damage and loss of life yesterday and the day before. And if you're in those affected areas, I am so sorry. But what I will say about Virginia, especially my area of Virginia, is that we are somehow shielded from most really severe weather. So storms like that, we got some wind and we got some rain. We didn't get anything severe. Usually when hurricanes come around, they either hit south of us or they swing up north. Tornadoes usually miss us. Big storms usually miss us. So as much as I often think about leaving and moving somewhere else, I remember that if living here, we're shielded from all of the worst weather. So pretty lucky in that respect. We just have to deal with that sort of like mood swingy nature of Virginia weather, which is, you know, 75 degrees one day and 40 degrees the next when it comes to this time of year. So yeah. Let's see, what day are we? We're on day 12. Where's our nutcracker for today? Here is our fancy nutcracker. A very Christmassy looking nutcracker. He looks like he might be getting ready to jump rope. Oh no, those are cymbals. Okay. He's got cymbals, not a jump rope. I suppose that's more traditional for a nutcracker, huh? Let's see. Oh, this is one of those super sweet ones. I can't eat this first thing in the morning. I just can't. Let's see. So this is that mousse au chocolat. My accent is horrible, I apologize, but it's just covered in sugar, and I can't eat that right now. I apologize. It was so sweet. I will have this after I have some kind of protein for breakfast, because yeah, it's too much. And now I'm gonna lick the sugars off my finger. Sugar off my fingers. I know how to use plurals. Okay, folks, let's open tiny presents. It's tiny presents time. After the last Fangirl Fibers yarn, I am so excited to see what's going to come next, because that last one was so fantabulous. But we're going to start, as we usually do, with our Stitchy box. And Jenny Kate, I'm sorry that you keep getting spoiled. I think it was Jenny Kate was saying that she was trying not to get spoiled. So this is the 2021 Christmas Bash box from Stitchy Box. And we're looking for day 12. I have to tell myself that, or else I will forget what I'm doing. So here's our package for day 12. Focus. Loki is once again tearing up a cardboard box, as he does. This is silk. I'm pretty sure this is silk. He has this thing. He doesn't eat the cardboard. He just rips it apart, and he leaves little bits of cardboard all over the floor for Mom to clean up. Oh, I forgot to, in case you're new here, my name is Jessie. My pronouns are she, they. I do actually like and enjoy several gendered terms like mom and sister, wife. Those I'm fine with female gendered terms like that. There are other female gendered terms I don't care for, and it's all about how it makes me feel. So sometimes I'm a they, sometimes I'm a she. It depends on the day. Sometimes it depends on the moment. It is a silk. It is a silk. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay. The paper is. Let me just make sure. That was a lot of weird explanations all wrapped up together, wasn't it? I think I was saying that because I had referred to myself as mom. So, because I like to think of myself as a mom and a parent. Sometimes I prefer parent, and sometimes I'm just fine with mom. Poinsettia flower silk. It's the red of Christmas time. So this is really apropos. I like that. So it's Poinsettia Day, and we get a poinsettia flower silk. And I did mention the other day, I say it poinsettia because that's how I was raised. My mom was originally from Georgia, and that's how folks in Georgia say poinsettia. A lot of people say poinsettia, and I have to say it's kind of like nails on chalkboard when I hear people say that, because I grew up with poinsettia. So this is poinsettia flower silk, and that is such a gorgeous red. I'm sorry that you're not getting the full effect of it because my camera does not like red. But it is really, really gorgeous. I like that a lot. So that is our flower silk for today. Pardon me. I feel like we're getting more silks and flosses in this box than we did in the Halloween box, which I'm very happy about. I think I mentioned the other day, all the little gem beads, the crystal beads and stuff were very pretty, but they're not my jam specifically. I don't tend to do a lot of beading on my cross stitch. And because they were so teeny tiny, it would be hard for me to use them for scissor fobs and for zipper pulls. So if they were a little bit bigger, I'd been like, oh, I'll just use these on scissor fobs, it's fine. But they were so tiny, it would be hard to see if I used them. So they kind of need to go on a cross stitch project or something teeny tiny. So anyway, for me, that was less than thrilling. I would prefer to have a whole bunch of silk than I would to have a whole bunch of beads, but that's me personally. My main point is that I'm happy with the balance of silk so far. Okay, so let's go on to Fangirl Fibers. This is the Winter and Stars Hollow Box from Fangirl Fibers. And I've been so happy with it so far, but yesterday's was by far my favorite. The color was just fantastic. So it's going to be hard to follow that up, but we'll see. We'll see how she does. Fangirl Fibers is Emily, by the way. I tend to forget people's names, and I apologize for that. I remember the business names, and I forget the human beings behind the business. So Liz is Stitchy Box, Stitchy Box is Liz, Fangirl Fibers is Emily, and I'll have to look at the business card for Asylum Fibers, but I do have her name. I think it starts with S. But let's see what Winter and Stars Hollow has for us today. Ooh, it's another purple one. I like the variegated. I like the colors there. Did you like how I held it out to you so we could all see it at the same time? So here is the yarn. I love that. Love it with that yellow and brown kind of shot through there. Those speckles are awesome. Awesome. Okay, so there is, and this is called Drunk Suki. Episode 3, or I'm sorry, season 3, episode 9. I always want to say episode first. Season 3, episode 9. I feel like this might have been when Jackson was deep frying the turkey and they were getting drunk. The girls were getting drunk, maybe. But yeah, I love that. That's fantastic. And it will go really well with Oi with the Poodles already. And you know what? I was posting on Instagram yesterday because I keep putting these things in my stories because as usual I'm late to the party, but I have recently discovered how nice it is to share things in stories because I can tell you about things, I can share articles, I can tell you about stuff that's happening on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, without just like without clogging up my feed. Focus, please. Focus. Okay. Without clogging up my feed, and also because I use my Instagram, like my main Instagram feed, as sort of a curation of the projects and stuff that I'm working on, just pictures of things that I like, whether it's projects, whether it's food, whatever. I prefer to use my feed for that kind of stuff because I go back and I look at stuff. to see, you know, how long it's been since I stitched on that and that kind of stuff. So I use my feed that way for myself. So using stories means that I can tell you about stuff and you can see it, but then it goes away and it's not clogging up anything. And if I decide that I want you to be able to keep seeing that forever and ever, then I can actually set up a I can set up a special thingy. I forget what they're called. But it's basically like a group of stories, and I do that. I did that for Season of Smalls. I do that for my starts and finishes. That's how I keep up with my starts and finishes for the year too now. So anyway, I was posting on my stories, getting way. Sundays are for digression also, apparently. So I was posting to my stories, and I was posting yesterday's opened yarns. I was posting yesterday's yarns, and which was the Dance Marathon colorway, and I was looking for a Gilmore Girls sticker, and I realized I could have actually had a sticker that said "Oi with the Poodles" already on this one, and I didn't do it, and I'm so sad that I missed that opportunity. Too long, didn't read. I should have looked better at the things that were available. So here we go. This is last looks at Drunk Suki. I really like that. I like that a lot. But see, this is the thing about me. When it comes to yarn advents, I like lots of mixed colors. I like unexpected combinations. I like speckles. I like all the crazy bright things, because I just like color. I really, really love color. So the more color involved and the wackier the combination, not necessarily just throwing a whole bunch of colors together, but when you put an unexpected combination together and it comes out so fantastic, like this red, white, and blue, then I'm just like, woo! Yeah, it's amazing. Amazeballs. It's my favorite. Which is why I'm probably not quite as excited as I could be about my Asylum Fibers advent, because it's very expected. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I think I would have been happier just buying it as a finished set instead of opening it every day for a surprise, because it's not really a surprise when you know it's going in rainbow order. But that's on me. And I'm still very happy to have these yarns. They're going to be gorgeous. They're going to be fabulous. And I have a couple ideas for projects that I'm going to work on. I just need to finish working on some other things first. Okay, so let me set this aside. And we'll go ahead and we'll open up our Asylum Fibers. So Asylum Fibers is Stephanie Jones. Pardon. Stephanie Jones is Asylum Fibers. So let's see what Stephanie has for us. I suspect a green. What do we think? Is it going to be more green, or are we going to edge into the blues now? We still got 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks left. So if we're already at green here, we really only have blue and purple. Now, are we going to have like a whole week of purples, kind of like we did with the reds? That would be fantastic. I would love that. Okay, let me set this down, and let's see what day 12 has. Ooh, it is green. Look at that green. I bet this is going to be like Emerald City or something. What is this? Nope. Oh. This is the one I thought the last one was. Look at that. Oh, it is a gorgeous green. So this one is called I'll Get You, My Pretty. So this is Elphaba green. That's gorgeous. So I bet tomorrow I'm gonna cheat. Oh, interesting. I assumed we'd have one that was called Emerald City. Apparently we're not going to. So this is I'll Get You, My Pretty. Because I assumed we'd get like a super green one and it would be Emerald City, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Spoilers. But we do have some interesting color names coming up, so I'll Get You, My Pretty. So that is today's Asylum Fibers. And that is quite fantastic. I like it a lot. She's doing such a lovely fade, isn't she? I mean, look at this. It's really, in my opinion, it must be really, really difficult to get this kind of fade and actually have distinct colors. And each of these is really a distinct color. Very, very distinct in and of itself. And it's going to look so gorgeous. I have to start here. It's going to look so gorgeous when I knit it up as a fade. It's just going to be fantastic. It's gonna be awesome. So, okay, folks, that's all I've got for you this Sunday. I'm gonna go do some stitching and some knitting. I am, for the moment, unless opinion has been released today, for the moment, I'm keeping up with Pinions from Casapinka. I finished Pinion 4 yesterday, so I started Pinion 5. I have about 23 rows left of Pinion 5. So if Pinion 6 gets dropped today, then I will be behind again, but we'll see. I'll probably catch up. That's my goal, to catch up. Today's Pinion 5 is just garter stitch, so it's just a bunch of rows of garter stitch, so that I'll probably get through that pretty quickly. And then we'll see when Pinion 6 gets dropped. It might get dropped today, it might not get dropped till later, so we'll have to see. But yeah, so stitching and knitting and pretending like it's not Sunday, because if I let myself realize it's Sunday, I will start to be sad about Monday. So y'all have a great day. Have the best day that's available to you. And if you're like me and you're not working today, but you're working tomorrow, take some time to yourself. Make sure you rest, relax, get recharged for the week. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye.